Okay, hello computer science geeks. We are going to go over Git integrated in with Eclipse and how to do some things there. This video is going to assume that you've already enlisted uh, or already have a GitHub account. You've already joined one of those projects up there that Mr. Stride posted in GitHub, and then you grabbed one of those, with those projects, you grabbed the clone URL and then you imported that into Eclipse. There's another video that I showed of importing a project into Eclipse. So now that we have it there, what do? Well, there's a few things you need to be conscious of here. First, we want to have this Git staging window down here. You may not have that. You can get that by going to Window, okay, and then you can Show View. And when you go to Show View, you won't see it here. You're going to have to go to Other, and then you'll go under Git, and then here we'll have Git staging. Mine is grayed out because it's already showing it, okay? Another thing you could do is you could go to Window, Perspective, and then you can open a perspective and you could choose Other, and then there's a Git perspective here. Perspectives are shown over here, so I have my Git perspective already. So my Git perspective looks like this. See how it changes all your windows in here? So I just have my Git repositories and my staging and Git log down here. Most of the time you're going to be in this view when you're doing things. I have moved my repository window down here, but you may not have that. So we have our Game of Sticks program here that you cloned down to your machine. So if you open up the source directory and then in the default package you'll find some stuff. These little warning signals means that there's a warning inside of these files. So let's take a look at what some of them can be, and then maybe we can fix some of them. So when I double click the file, it opened it up over here. And when I hover over it, it says resource leak, console is never closed. So here it is, I create a console object. I never closed it. So what I'm going to do before I exit, I'm just going to do console.close. If I could type. I'm going to have a hard time typing today, sorry. I injured my left hand, so I'm kind of one-handed typing it today. So console.close. Now you can see that that warning went away. I can look on the left side. I don't see any other warnings here. When I go to save this file, that warning went away. What you'll notice, as soon as I save the file appeared here. This means that it's in my unstaged set of changes. If you recall, back when we did just our introduction to Git video, which you should have watched, there are different stages under which, or different states that files can be in. The first one is just completely untracked. Because I have them here in my project and already came from Git, they are already being tracked. You will virtually never have to deal with files that are not being tracked. After I make a change to a file, then it will be in my unstaged area. So this is unstaged, which means I made a change to it. You can see that I have my little greater than sign here that says that I've made a change to my file and it is not being tracked. I can take this and I can drag it down here. So now it is staged. It went from unstaged to staged. And then what I can do is I'm going to write a message, and I'm just going to write fixed warning. That's the message that's going to go along with the changes that I made here. So here this is two commands. So again, if you recall the short video on Git, that after you go from untracked to unstaged to staged, then you're going to commit your files into the local repository, and after you commit them to the local repository, you'll push them up to the remote server. I could just commit to the local repository, or I could commit and push them up to the server at the same time. So this is generally what we're going to do. It's easier. You almost always want your files to go up to the server. You don't have to. You can commit them locally and commit and push them later, but I'm just going to do it once because that's mostly what we do. Okay, let's hit this commit button, see what happens. All right, got these three dialogues to fix. I got to enter my username and password. So you have to you can, there's the store and secure password. On my machine, I'm having problems with that. So I have to type it in every single time, which is no good. So down here, you saw there was some progress, and then I popped this up. This is a GUID for the commit that I'm making. This says where it's committing to. So when I close that, what I can do is I can go out to my Git repository. When I look in the source for this, I was in Game Manager, and it says fix warning, and there's my fix right there up in the cloud, as you can see up on GitHub. So that's how you make a bunch of changes. You can continually make updates here, take whatever files you have, drag them down to the stage, add a commit, hit commit and push, check on dialogues, type in password, and then your changes will go up into the server.